News 4 Jax starts right now with a breaking news alert.
That breaking news is out of Northeast Jacksonville right now. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office at the scene of a deadly assault on Heckscher Drive, getting an update on the situation. Let's listen in.
All right. Good morning. This morning at approximately 9:40 this morning, patrol was dispatched to the 5100 block of Heckscher Drive in reference to a battery in progress. Upon arrival, they found a victim who was deceased and another victim who had some injuries who was transported to a local hospital. At this time, patrol was able to detain all the parties who were involved, including witnesses and other people who were working as a possible person of interest. The homicide detectives were notified and responded at that time. Right now, we're still very early on in the investigation. We're working to determine the circumstances that led up to that, what was all in play. We don't know if it's domestic. We're still working to confirm those kind of circumstances. We're also interviewing witnesses and people who were in the area at the time. So right now, I don't have any victim information to release other than an adult female, and the other victim who was transported with injuries is also a female, an adult. So, but other than that, I can't release any victim information just because of how early it is right now.
Was there a weapon used?
We're working to determine what weapon. We haven't confirmed anything yet, but we're working to determine that right now. I can't say that.
Happened inside a home, outside?
Believe the incident started within a residence, and there's some indoor-outdoor stuff that we're working with right now.
Were there any other people in the home?
There were people in the home, and we are working to speak with them. There was also people in the area we're also speaking with to determine those circumstances.
What about children? Were there any children in the home?
We haven't been told of any information of children in the home.
Age range on the victim?
I don't have an age range other than it's an adult female. I can't release too many specifics due to Marshall's law.
Who called 911?
It was somebody who was in the area, or I'm sorry, let me correct that. There was somebody who was involved in the incident who went for assistance to call 911.
Traffic was blocked off the road a couple miles. Was that a scene connected with this one?
We don't have any other scenes at this time right now. That may be unrelated, but yeah, we just have this scene right here at this area.
What time did this happen?
Police were called, I believe, at 9:41 a.m. That's the time the call came in.
Sergeant, your name?
Sergeant Doug Molina, Molina. And if anyone has any information that may know anyone involved or knows any other thing, you're free to call Crime Stoppers at 1-866-845-TIPS.
Did the suspect stay on scene?
We do have a person of interest detained, and he was detained by patrol at this time, so we have no one outstanding. But we're working to, before we say he's a suspect, we can't confirm that until we do our interviews and do the initial investigation.
Did he live in that home?
That is what we're working on how all the parties are involved, how the person of interest is related to the victim and to the witnesses and stuff like that. So we're working to determine if it is domestic or not.
So a fight led to fatality and injury?
I don't know if it was a fight. I didn't say if there was a fight. We don't know the circumstance that what led up to it, but we're working to determine that.
So you can't say if they're related or not?
I can't say how they're related, no, because we're still doing interviews right now, and we have to confirm before we release that.
Is there any video of what happened?
Right now, we're working to look to see if there's any video, but right now, we're not sure if that's a determining factor right now on what we have.
The victim's still at the scene?
Yes, the victim's still at the scene.
Did responding officers have body cam?
Yes. For most, it's a standard procedure that most patrol officers do have body cam. Yeah, that's something we do review.
The traffic is still open both ways?
Yeah, traffic is still open on Heckscher Drive. Maybe a little bit slow, but we have CSOs working to kind of keep the traffic flowing right now, but we don't have any roads shut off.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Thank you.
So you just heard there this morning about 9:40, there was some kind of incident at a home here off of Heckscher Drive. We're not sure if this is a domestic situation yet, a group of friends, a group of strangers or individuals. Police are still trying to work out those details. But what we do know is that 2 female victims were involved in the situation. One female was killed at the scene. Another female rushed to the hospital in hopes of saving her life. Police do tell us that they have a man detained who is called a person person of interest right now. No arrests have been made, and they've also spoke to many other people who, it sounds like from talking to police, were there at the scene when this happened, and someone at the scene called 911 to tell police about what happened. Again, this happened off of Heckscher Drive right next to Blunt Island about 9:40 this morning, an assault leaving one woman dead and another woman taken to the hospital. We'll be following this story throughout the day. For now, I'm live. Kristen Cosby, Channel 4, the local station.
Kristen, thank you. To keep up with this breaking news story or any others, download the News4Jax app on your smartphone. To get News4Jax breaking news alerts, open the app, swipe left, scroll down, select settings, and make sure you select breaking news alerts.